Oh, welcome back to the On Respect another edition of Smackdown Out of 10. Survivor Series War Games coming out next weekend, but Roman Reigns' OG Bloodline still needs one man to fill heading into this show. Not only did Solo Sikoa employ Bronson Reed for this team, but the loyalty Jey Uso and Sami Zayn have for Roman Reigns is hanging on by a thread. We got that and much more on the show, but Solo Sikoa kicked off the show after a quick recap. He only spoke for a few minutes and said he wanted Reigns to surrender tonight when he got to the arena, but the first match of the night was a triple threat quarter-final bout in the women's US title tourney with Blair Green and Davenport. All three women scored near full in the opening sequence, and they had obvious roles to play in fairness naturally. Blair, of course, the powerhouse, Davenport the heel, and Green the sneaky heel. Blair found herself working against both women, but Green and Davenport weren't working as a well-oiled machine, so it was a bit of a handicap situation. The EST for footage of Jade Cargo after she'd been attacked backstage. Green and Davenport continued to fight. Green scored the unprettier to get the win. The crowd erupted into applause, which was surprising but deserved. A fun way to kick off the action this week. Green could be on her way to the first singles title in WWE, and yeah, I think the fans are definitely on side with that, so I'll give it a 6 out of 10. After defending the US title against Berto last week, another member of LDF stepped up to challenge him, and this time it was the leader, Santos Escobar. Before the match could start, Nakamura delivered a promo in a pre-recorded video that was animated. Escobar used distraction to attack Knight before the bell. We returned from a break to see Escobar still in control, but Knight began to build up a head of steam to turn things around. As Knight was about to hit an elbow drop as Nakamura appeared on stage to distract him, Escobar hit a Hurricane Rana from the top rope, followed by a Fox Flash. Knight countered his finisher with a BFT to pick up the win, but he was attacked by Nakamura before he could even get to his feet. This is a solid, predictable bout, setting up a feud with Nakamura before he was done with LDF, made it too obvious he would never lose to Santos. Regardless, it was great to have Nakamura back chasing gold again. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 from me. Good match, and yeah, good to see Nakamura in play as well. So yeah, I don't mind it at all. After Nicole Aldis was asked Shane knowing Nia Jax if she knew what happened to Jade, we saw Cody Rhodes walk to the ring for his face-to-face with KO. Owens said, appeared in the crowd and taunted him, said everything that happened in Rhodes' role, and because he worked with Reigns, who tried to end Owens' career. They went back and forth after several minutes about who was right and wrong, but no one knew, and nothing really was accomplished. This was a filler segment that kept the feud going without really advancing it. Both guys did fine, but given what they would get handed in times of material, you have to say it probably was a little bit anticlimactic. But anyway, we'll see where it goes in the coming weeks. But the next match saw Bayley and Naomi take on two women who are both trying to be in Jax's good graces. Candice LeRae and Tiffany Stratton, the women's champion, accompanied them to the ring. Tiff and LeRae argued over who would start, and it was Naomi who hit a knee strike out of nowhere to take Miss Money in the Bank down. After a break, Tiffany and Candice got into another argument, but it didn't stop them from being in control. If anything, it motivated LeRae to take down the opponents. This bout was decent, but it had more than one stopping moment and ended in a DQ, so it felt cheap in the end. EA Sky ran down to make the save, but Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan showed up to attack her too. This led to Rhea Ripley coming out with Candice taking a protective mask on her face. She helped clear the ring to win the segment and continued to build towards the War Games match. It's a bit of a shame the way it ended, but I guess with the big multi-person match coming up in a few weeks, it was always going to end a bit of a small, so I'll give it 6 out of 10. The last match on the card was Tommaso Ciampa taking on Montez Ford. After Champa cost the Street Profits match last week, Ford was looking to get a little revenge. Dawkins and Gargano weren't with them. Champa took control early with his aggressive style, but Ford's physicality and agility allowed him to gain the upper hand quickly. Both of these superstars were lauded for multiple reasons, so it came as no surprise when they easily sold the show. Champa was allowed to show his aggression again, which was fun. He's been a veteran face most of the time on the main rosters, except for his short union with The Miz, so a lot of fans don't realise how good he was as a heel from his NXT days. After surviving a brutal knee to the face, Ford was able to pick up the win by counting and pinning Champa. ROH Champa attacked Ford until Dawkins made the save. Gargano tried to play peacemaker and went after Dawkins, and after shoving Gargano to make Champa left to avoid the MCMG. Yeah, great ending to the show. Champa becoming more of a heel is exactly what I want to see personally. So yeah, that was really good. And the match on the whole was quality as well. Big win for Montez. I think both these men really showing what they can do as single stars as well. The final segment this week was yet another Bloodline Civil War meeting between the two factions. They met 5-on-5 in the middle of the ring, but Solo said he wasn't there to fight because he loved them all. He offered them a chance to join his Bloodline and be part of the family again. Before Reigns could have fallen, Paul Heyman's voice echoed through the arena, and he came out to a big pop. He brought out CM Punk to be the fifth man on Reigns' team, and all hell broke loose. Punk's music contributed to players all were out for the new Bloodline, while the crowd cheered every single angle. Yeah. this was a brilliant end to the show. Punk being revealed, personally I thought it was still going to be Rollins, but yeah, Punk, a major pop for that. That's kind of up the ante for War Games now. Heyman back as well. This was just a brilliant ending, and yeah, so hyped for the War Games match. And yeah, overall, the final segment aside, I thought SmackDown was about as down the middle as it gets. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it certainly wasn't must-see. All the feuds were addressed, but kind of in a holding pattern before the pay-per-view. But yeah, Punk joining is of course a major revelation, and can't wait for that. I'd say best match was probably Champa v Ford. But yeah, on the whole, that ending really elevated me. 7 out of 10.
This video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.